And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here. Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in your opinion?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they've built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
So for Toronto right now, Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Lowry out there with Vasquez, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. Dragic gets the bucket.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Here's Vasquez. They grab their own miss. Lowry kicks to Patterson. On the wing, Williams. He dishes it to Vasquez. Back to Williams. Stolen by Thomas. Green inside. Lowry covering. Outside Dragic. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. To the left side wing. Dragic with a wide open look. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Isaiah Thomas, a 20-point-per-game scorer last season, and putting up those points with great efficiency, too. I mean, this came despite strained ligaments in the shooting wrist and other nagging injuries, and yet he continues to give production.
Now here's Vasquez, and that one's good.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Green, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Thomas. And Toronto also making a switch. Hansbrough's checked in. And for Thomas, he'll always have his doubters because of his stature.
Yeah, he's only 5'9", and that might be generous, but man, does he pack a lot of game into that frame. I mean, he gets after it at both ends. He's a competitor. He's confident. As great as he is on offense, he does tend to give up a little bit at the other end.
Bledsoe passes to Plumlee. The kick out to Dragic. From deep. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Morris.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks. How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That's his first foul. Ross is checked in for Toronto. Now here's Dragic. He had 16 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
Now this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
And Valanciunas with the block. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, you have to love that Goran Dragic is known as, quote, the Dragon. He said, when I was first in Phoenix, no one could pronounce my last name, so Steve Nash started calling me by that nickname. At the same time, the logo of my home city is a dragon, so it's a perfect fit. I'm really proud of my country, and I'm proud to represent the Dragon. Kevin?
Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia, his hometown, a beautiful city. Been there many times. Thanks, Doris.
Making the playoffs was a goal the Raptors have been working towards for a long time, and last year they were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since 2008.
Suns trail by 5. Dragic with a wide open look. And Tucker kicks to Morris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Goes back up. A nice shot by Tucker.
That assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and in the end, it wasn't even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the floor.
Boy, they were locked in and ready to roll, and offensively, they just had a rhythm that was impressive.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Phoenix. James Johnson's checked in for Toronto. Andrew Fields comes in for Williams. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now just a 1-point Raptor lead. The dish to Fields. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
Plumlee, the pass to Morris. To the left wing. Morris kicks to Morris. That's tipped. Fast break Toronto. Here's Fields, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Lenz checked in for Plumlee. Tolliver comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Gerald Green in for Goran Dragic. Amir Johnson's checked in for Toronto.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Alex Len, the number 5 overall pick last season by the Suns. He had to undergo ankle surgery just prior to the season. Played limited minutes, but they're hoping he can make that leap here in year 2. Very skilled big man. They got right to the rim, but got hammered once he got there by the defense.
That was a nice job taking it strong and forcing his way to the line. Well done.
And Phoenix making a change here. Thomas is checked in, and then for Toronto, Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Hansbrough. Williams comes in for James Johnson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Landry Fields. Clark, you had an opportunity to watch Alex Len play with Maryland. What do you think about his game?
Well, I like his potential, Kevin. He's a big guy. He's pretty strong, and he's got good athleticism and mobility. You just hope he can keep his ankles healthy, because if he can, this kid has a chance to be really good. You know, it always takes big guys, usually anywhere from 4 to 6 years, to develop as NBA players. So if healthy, this guy will be one of the better centers in the league, I think.
Morris, no good. Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Green dishes the land. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Here's Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got his second bucket tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
I think they're going to be able to see pretty clearly on the replay that the shot left his hands in time, guys.
And we're through 2 here.